everybody, my name is Franz. I'm from beyondthepeel.blogspot.com, and I wanted to show you a really fun recipe for around this time of the year, around Halloween. We're going to make a winter, fall, lentil beef stew, and then we're going to serve it in these little mini pumpkins. So a really fun idea. So we've got beef back ribs. These are great, and I'm going to brown them. So let me just say I got that on. There we go. And I'm just going to plop those in there and make sure they get nicely browned. I can only do 3 at a time, it looks like. And I'm going to put a little Worcestershire shear, zoom in, however you pronounce that word, which I still can never pronounce. Just heavily coat those. This recipe is so simple. Brown the meat, saute the onions and celery, throw it all in a pot, boil it for a couple hours, add the lentils. At some point in time, roast up the pumpkins, throw it all in there, get a big meat bone coming out of the middle of the pumpkin, and have fun with it. And that's it, so just brown your meat, and we'll be back here in 5 minutes, and we'll move on to the onions and celery. So I've removed my meat from my skillet. I'm gonna add everything else that I need to do. Doesn't that look fabulous? I just wanna gnaw on that. That just looks so good. All right. This is the fast way. I know you're supposed to kind of do the onions first and then the celery, but it's all gonna go into a big pot at the end anyway. So there's still some of that sauce at the bottom of the frying pan, browning everything up. Over here, I've got a big pot of water and beef stock. I have 4 cups of beef stock, 5 cups of water, and I'm going to add a cup of red wine to my onions. I'm going to add half a cup of tomato paste to my stock over there. I use half a can usually at a time, so I always freeze the other half so I don't waste it. So that's from there. I'm going to let that blend in. Half a teaspoon of thyme, half a teaspoon of marjoram, vice versa it looks like, and 2 bay leaves. And it goes. I'm going to add my carrots and my lentils half hour before it cooks. So just go ahead, finish cooking up your onions and your celery when they're all cooked up in about 10 minutes, let's say. I'm going to put the meat and the onions and everything into this big old pot. I'm going to cook it for 2 hours. And we'll be back in 2 hours when it's time to add the lentils and the carrots. Meanwhile, you can get caught up on the recipe on our blog. We'll see you in 2 hours. All right, so we're back, and I'm sporting a new outfit. And for the next take, I might sport a new outfit too. Actually went for a run, had a shower, been 2 hours. You get lots of time to do lots of other things. So we've got this cooking and it smells amazing. I've got the family members at this pot like hounds wondering when we get to eat this. So we've got another half an hour. So I'm gonna add my carrots, little tiny bits of carrots. Add a cup of lentils. This is just a little extra, but I might as well finish off the bag. And I've got all the extra squash from my carved out pumpkins that I'm going to serve this in. So I'm just going to add that to it. I'm just going to mix that all up together, and look at that color. That looks so good. So in half an hour, it's going to be dinner time, so we'll see you then. All right, welcome back. So about an hour ago, I added a cup of green lentils. I added all my squash that I was able to get out of these beautiful little pumpkins. So these ones are called sweet dumpling pumpkins, and this one here is called a carnival pumpkin. So I've got 2 different kinds that I'm gonna work with today, and I put all the insides of these pumpkins into here, along with my 1 cup of chopped up carrots. So really excited about showing you all of this. Now these pumpkins are going to be big enough for my bones. I was hoping they would be, but so I'm just going to scoop out my stew slash soup. It looks and tastes amazing. I'm going to grab myself a bone. Oops. It is just literally falling right off the bone. It looks so good. I'm just going to top that off with a little bit of stew. We're going to serve this up with a spicy pumpkin ale bread. So stay tuned on our next video for the spicy pumpkin ale bread. It's going to be amazing. Take a look at the website, beyondthepeel.blogspot.com. Have a great night.